Well, let's talk about, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about a certain tweet that got Nico in some hot water.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just say that Nico had a little interview for a job, and he had gone to the third interview, and then they had a question for him, and they brought it up on their computer screen. Now, the tweet, Nico, why don't you tell everybody what the tweet was? It got you in hot water.
Austin, Texas, top 10 pussy airports in the U.S.
Correct. So they
Open
ask you.
eye emoji.
So they ask you, did you write this tweet?
They said, "Is this your tweet?" Yes.
Yeah. And you said yes.
Yes, I fucking admitted to it.
And then what did they say?
We can't work with someone. We can't be associated with this kind of stuff.
They said that face to face?
Yeah, face to face.
Damn, dude. Were they sort of like, yeah, sorry about it, man. I think it's funny personally. Haha, we just can't do it professionally. Were they at all consoling?
They weren't mean or consoling. It was kind of like indifferent. And it was real quick, and I should have told me over the phone.
All right, let me ask you a question. Who did you know someone there? Because I think someone ratted you out.
I mean, for a place, you know this just as well as I do. When you go for jobs, they're gonna do a background. So you're like, hey, who is this guy? Like, what more does he post? And then,
would you go to someone's Twitter? I mean, I don't know. I think why don't they just run a background check? Who cares about your social media? You know?
That's what I thought. But
yeah.
They just don't
what if you had
commenting.
an OnlyFans? Would they discriminate you?
Well, my name on OnlyFans would be like Lil Wee Wee McGee, so they couldn't find my name.
Yeah.
But my name was on my Twitter.
The names are fucked up on OnlyFans. Nico,
Yeah.
what I don't like is, what kind of man with a beating heart is going to say that Austin isn't a top 10 pussy airport?
I mean, it's just one of the easiest calls you could possibly make. It is, not only is it's a good airport, and there's some good pussy in the Austin airport. There's a lot of girls coming from LA. There's girls going to New York and whatever,
Yeah.
there's a lot of ladies coming through there, man.
Leo, I think just like Jordan Peterson and the Babylon Bee and a couple of big profiles were told by Twitter pre-Elon Musk that, hey, this tweet violates our terms of service, whether it's misgendering or whether it's quote-unquote hate speech, we need you to delete it. Otherwise, your account is going to be locked indefinitely.
Right.
And Jordan Peterson and the Babylon Bee refused to zip up their mouths. They refused to let the state or big tech get control of their tongue.
Right.
Nico, tell me that you likewise stood by your tweet that Austin is a top 10 pussy airport and refused to delete it. Tell me that.
Tell us that.
No, I folded like a beach chair.
You deleted it?
I deleted it.
You deleted your entire Twitter.
I put it on hold. What is that? Put up the Twitter on hold.
All
Nico,
right.
what? You're denying the authentic you.
Nico, you already didn't get the gig. You might as well keep the Twitter up until your next, right before your first interview. Maybe, make the Twitter private or something. All you got to do is make it private, and then you'd be good. Unless you got a secret follower in there that's like some hater.
Nico,
maybe Laguna, maybe being the brunch god has gotten people a little jealous.
Yeah,
Maybe there's some jealous eyes out there. I mean, you're wearing these bowler hats. You're wearing these great outfits. You know what I mean?
It's ridiculous, Nico. You have a motorized tie that spins. Everybody knows about the motorized tie that spins.
It spins. And it makes a little. It's got a little jingle to it.
I mean, Nico, you are obsessed with drawing attention to yourself at brunch, and I just don't get why you won't draw attention to yourself as an authentic being on the internet. Because, name 10 better airports than Austin for pussy. You can't.
You can't, man. And it was just a true statement. And I don't understand why a man suggesting that there's beautiful women in a location in maybe a slightly derogatory way, mentioning pussy, you know what I mean? A top 10 pussy airport. It is, though. It really is.
Yes,
and
that's
that's the fact. That's where you'd win in court. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what it would come down to. I think the prosecutor would be in there, representing the company that didn't hire you, and they'd be like, well, listen, this guy said this derogatory thing, and it would just take maybe Mr. Mullen, Mr. Judge Mullen. What do you think Judge Mullen would have to say? Should we call him and ask him?
Yeah, we can call him. I think he would say that the real estate firm is a top 10 pussy real estate firm for fucking turning you down. Yeah, let's call him, dude.
Let's call him and ask him for his his feelings about this.
Yeah, let's call him. It just couldn't hurt.
Can I call him Grandpa?
Sure. You into that?
Hi, Danny.
Hey, Dad. So we're filming a podcast right now. Just letting you know. I just wanted some general legal advice.
Yeah.
All right.
So
You get what you pay for.
yeah. So Nico, Dad, has been applying to some part-time real estate jobs to sort of supplement his income during the week.
Right.
And is that correct, Nico?
Yes.
And then recently, they didn't hire him based on a tweet they found. So. Yeah, I know you watched the videos, Dad. It wasn't anything he's done. It wasn't him blacked out in the Wizard of Oz video. It wasn't him in the orange jumpsuit hopping around. They found a tweet, Dad, that said, Austin, Texas, one of the top 10 pussy airports in the United States. And they didn't bring him on.
They refused to work with him. That's true.
They refused to work with him. But Dad, I defy you. I just posed this challenge to Nico. I defy you to name me 10 better pussy airports.
I agree.
Yeah, I know. My dad goes to Austin all the time on pussy hunts.
Dude, that's hilarious.
I do.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my
So what do you
God.
think, Dad? Can Nico prove the truth of that tweet in an open court and perhaps get that job back?
I think so. I think you just have to come in and show, hotel receipts, used up condoms.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to use up
You can prove
condoms.
it up pretty easily.
Oh, wow.
It'd help if you got a few witnesses, a couple babes you met. But
Yeah.
it's not essential.
Like, Dad, if Nico...
If he was a burro or something like that, then as long as it's a female burro,
Would there
it'd
need to be?
qualify.
Ask him if there would need to be pictures of his penis in court as evidence.
Dad loves the donkey fucking jokes. Dad, basically, if Nico were able to produce, say, a pair of panties covered in seminal fluid that used to belong to a Cinnabon employee who worked at the Austin airport, do you think that would be, the smoking gun?
Yeah, I think so. I think it would work.
Why don't we give a couple more examples?
Definitely.
Okay.
What about like a selfie video of him getting blown by one of the waiters or maybe a bartender? Yeah.
Yeah, I think, because Dad, Nico really wanted that job. He really wanted to carry around you better, I refuse these fucking big corporations, Nico. You can't use the GH5, dude. That's my camera. But he really wanted to go film some foyers and bathrooms and fucking attics and shit. And I feel like he's got the right to do that. That tweet be damned.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for the legal advice.
Well, thank you, Dad. Oh, also, Dad,
He's been wronged.
he's been wronged.
He's been wronged. He should contact a lawyer. I would suggest Michael Jackson's lawyer.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's
I think that's probably Johnny Cochran, who we mentioned earlier today.
Well, that would work too.
Yeah, Johnny.
I think he's dead though, isn't he? They'd have to
Yeah,
dig him
he's
up.
dead. He's dead. But, maybe we go to a medium and we can contact him from beyond the grave.
That's true. You could. I'm sure there's several there in Austin, and maybe some of them are female, and they'd help be a witness.
Oh, that'd be great too. And then, Nico, being the pimp he is, will probably defile him. Dad, we already talked about this on the podcast, Dad, but legitimately we saved a junkie this weekend. We were filming and we went up to the apartment of a fentanyl addict who said his girlfriend was overdosing. We saw her completely unconscious with her mouth open. We called the fire department and they came and revived her.
Oh yeah. Nowadays they say you got to carry one of those. It's not an EpiPen.
Narcan.
It's one of those things.
Narcan.
Yeah.
But Dad, tell me I'm a fucking hero.
Fucking A.
Hey, I'm a hero.
And for that alone, if Nico filmed it, he should tell that real estate company. Too.
Nico, you got to send it, because Nico was doing chest compressions. He's got to send in the video of him doing chest compressions and be like,
and tell him he's
You
doing
guys
it in the
fucked up.
Austin airport.
yeah.
And that would protect him.
And then he fucked her.
Yeah.
We should do a video proving.
Compensation for saving her life.
Hell yeah, that's right, Dad.
We should do a video
That's right.
proving that the airport is the pussy capital. It's the pussy airport.
Yeah, we'll get the data. Well, Dad, thank you so much for calling in. It's been great. I feel like our case is that much stronger now, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm a hero.
I think it is.
Thank you, Dad.
It is. You guys are all golden.
Thank you so much, Dad. I appreciate you.
All right.
All right, Dad. Talk to you later.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Well, you're in good shape, Nix.
Wow.